It appears that Kanye West has reasons to believe that his sudden demise will be advantageous to some people in the industry. Well, the rapper has never been shy and silent when it came to controversial topics, but this time, he exposed two hip-hop moguls, Jay and Diddy, in plotting to end his life. In the rumors amidst the alleged threats, there are many things that happen behind the scenes, and Kanye tries hard to make people listen while there's still time. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live channel. I keep my eyes on the most scandalous events in show business and always bring you the hottest updates. So, you know that the beef between rappers is nothing new in the industry, but this time, something darker is going on when Kanye West started to be afraid for his safety and life. According to the rapper, his demise would be very advantageous to two music icons, JAY-Z and Diddy, and he even knows that they're plotting against him. If you don't want to miss any details of this beef, make sure to stay with me until the end of this video. Kanye West and Jay-Z's friendship has hit a bit of a snag as of late. While the two started off as close friends and even worked together on writing music, it seems that Jay-Z couldn't forgive his bro for marrying Kim Kardashian and now even plans to get rid of the former friend who knows too much of the industry and Jay-Z's personal secrets. At least, Kanye is confident that his ex-friend plots against him. And although we all know West's love for controversial statements, it seems like this time he is actually scared for his life. In 2018, Kanye mentioned in his interview that he wasn't venting out his negativity, but simply tried to share his vision of the situation when he said, "I'm not using my interview to put out any negative things, but I've got to state my truth." The problems between the two rappers can probably be traced back to when Kanye's initial choice of Jay-Z as his best man, which was a huge mistake because the rapper didn't attend the ceremony. But it feels like the root of problems runs deeper, but many other celebrities tend to distance themselves from Kanye West. Last year, Kanye lost many profitable deals with the clothing brand Gap, and Adidas Group decided to cut ties with the rapper. And while Kanye is full of energy to focus on his production, he feels like there's danger closing in. Apparently, Kanye tries to always stay in the spotlight and make people talk about him. The rapper believes that while he is on the media and the center of attention, nothing bad will happen to him. And since the rapper was largely criticized for his fashion show in Paris by many fellow celebrities, including p.diddy, he decided it was time to spill more truth about what is really going on and why he fears for his life. While the Diddy stated he will always support his brother Kanye as a freethinker, he also took to Instagram to condemn the t-shirt design debuted at a Yeezy presentation in Paris. So the public confrontation between the rappers became private, and as Kanye revealed later, he received many threatening messages from Puff. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, here's a brief recap. West debuted a long-sleeved white Lives Matter shirt during a showcase for his new Yeezy line, but several fellow rappers decided it was an insult to the Black Lives Matter movement and publicly asked people not to buy anything from Kanye. But as Kanye believes the problems are deeper than the t-shirt, and the music mogul uses this controversy as an excuse to begin a full-scale war on him. Sharing his dialogue with Puff, he stated, "I didn't like our combo. I'm selling these tees. Nobody can get in between me and my money." It seems like Diddy has had enough of Kanye's behavior and is threatening to make an example out of him for other people who stir up too much negativity. As Kanye recalls, this is not the first time Diddy begins beef with another rapper over innocent things. He mentioned another incident, which he witnessed himself at his Yeezy Season 1 fashion show in New York City in February 2015. As the rapper recalls, "You had Puff Daddy. At that time, Puff Daddy had beef with Drake. Drake still came to the show, and Jay-Z had to break up the fight backstage." And although Diddy always denied these speculations, it's not the first time when he is accused of trying to get rid of people for his own benefit. And this time, many fans are on Kanye's side. Apparently, Puff is afraid that Kanye's behavior will be out of control even more, and he will continue to go against the narrative that the hip-hop industry created. Well, it seems like nothing can stop Kanye now, and because of his words, he has become the target of the wealthiest men in the industry. They are simply afraid of his liberty and think he can go on spilling their dirty secrets anytime soon. People are ready to side with West in this situation and support him on social media. One of the fans tweeted, "I speak for everyone when I say we stand with Kanye." And another person wrote, "Ye starting to tell other rappers business. Ye might not be around breathing for much longer, especially Diddy's little secrets." But it seems like nothing is going to stop Kanye West from sharing the truth now, as he is afraid that his life is in jeopardy because of what he saw and knows. He repeatedly claimed that he was in trouble for speaking out and risked his career, but the truth mattered more than anything else. And boy, it feels like Kanye's own friend and mentor Jay-Z is going to plot against him because the rapper criticized him for his fake friendship. Kanye was enraged by Jay-Z's reaction to his wife Kim being robbed in Paris. During the show in Seattle, Kanye slammed his friend on stage, saying, "Don't call me after the robbery and say, 'How are you feeling? You want to know how I'm feeling. Come by the house.'" He went so emotional that added, "Bring the kids by the house like we're brothers. Let's sit down. I can't take this, bro. Our kids have never even played together." But this is not the end of the story. The rapper continued revealing more during his next show, and apparently Jay-Z didn't like what he said. Kanye again took jabs at his friend and said from the stage, "I've been sent here to give you all my truth, even at the risk of my own life, my own success, my own career. Jay-Z, call me? Bro, you still ain't called me. Jay-Z, I know you got killers. Please don't send them at my head. Please call me. Talk to me like a man." It doesn't look like a coincidence to me that shortly after this performance, West was hospitalized for exhaustion and had to cancel the rest of his tour. Well, it certainly calmed Kanye for a while, but as he already tries to show everyone, he cannot be fully controlled by anyone. And in his almost 2-hour-long interview with Charlemagne the God, the rapper finally revealed how the tension between the former friends formed and how Kanye felt about that. Well, as I said earlier, the roots of this beef stem from Jay-Z ditching Kanye's wedding, where he was supposed to be not only the honored guest, but also the best man. As West shared his side of the story, he said, "Respectfully, I have to say I was hurt that they didn't come to the wedding. I understand they were going through some things, but if it's family, you're not gonna miss a wedding." But it seems like Kanye never actually talked with his friend about this incident, but in fact, he was deeply wounded that his best man refused to attend his wedding. It seems like the initiator of skipping the ceremony was Jay-Z's wife, Beyonce, but it was never mentioned. Well, since Kanye went too emotional in his statements, he tried to show how important his friendship with Jay-Z was. The wedding was only the start of their problems. As Kanye continued his interview with Charlemagne the God, he said, "I'm a very loyal, emotional artist person that made me feel like I owed more than the money itself. It put me in more of a controlled situation. I'm only acting out of love. I don't need to be controlled. I just need to be inspired and informed." So whatever Jay-Z tries to pull now, Kanye doesn't buy his friendship bait. As Jay-Z states in his interview, he and Kanye are still friends, even more than that. They are brothers. And whatever little issues they have between themselves, they can easily resolve them. Well, I wonder why Wes is worried about his life and thinks that his so-called brother can stab him in the back at any time. Many people agree that something doesn't match the story, and they tend to believe Kanye. One person wrote, "I ain't always been a huge Kanye fan, but I believe him and respect him more for this. Not only that, I play his music more now. It takes balls to do what he's doing." And another person commented, "It's all about power. He knows too much about them and they don't want him to talk. Watch your back." Well, let's hope that while Kanye remains in the spotlight, nothing bad will happen to him. And as for his controversial behavior, he simply shows the powerful men in the industry that he cannot be controlled and owns his narrative. And what do you reckon? Are these threats from Diddy and Jay-Z real? Or Kanye doesn't see the bigger picture behind his actions? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm eager to know what you're thinking. And in the meantime, check my other video about Diddy's malicious intentions. Apparently, he is ready to harm everyone who can reveal his secrets. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. I promise to be back very soon with a new portion of gossip about your favorite celebrities